Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into the story of the hidden architect behind our modern digital world. You know, when we think about the modern era, we usually picture glowing screens, endless data streams, and instant global connections. But right behind that everyday magic, there's a very real physical science and a completely brilliant mind that history kind of almost forgot. Section 1. A world without the internet. The stakes.
So, imagine this. You wake up one morning and the very foundation of global connectivity has just vanished. The internet has completely stopped working. Poof, gone.
And the immediate casualties here go way, way beyond just losing YouTube or WhatsApp. I mean, without this connectivity, online banking, it vanishes. Video calls with your family, gone. We're talking about hospitals, businesses, and global stock markets coming to an absolute catastrophic halt. Literally everything we rely on to keep modern society moving is intrinsically tied to this invisible web.
But here's the crazy part. The revolutionary technology saving us from that dark age was actually pioneered by an Indian scientist who remains largely unknown to the general public. His name was Narinder Singh Kapany. And today, we're going to discover the inspiring story of the man whose invention literally connected the world with light.
Section 2. The Boy Who Bent Light. Origins and Curiosity.
Born back in 1926 in Moga, Punjab, Kapany wasn't just, admiring the daylight like a normal kid. He wanted to uncover exactly how light travels. And this deep, profound curiosity took him from his graduation at Augur University all the way over to Imperial College London for his postgraduate research. It was right there that he started tackling a physics problem that the world's top scientists swore was completely impossible. Section 3. The fiber optics breakthrough. Overcoming the impossible. Okay, so set the scene. It's the 1950s and scientists are totally stuck. Light simply scattered and escaped from glass fibers if you tried to send it over long distances. It just wouldn't stay contained. But Kapany? He proved the entire scientific consensus wrong. He figured out how to trap the light inside these bundles of ultra-thin glass using total internal reflection. This let the light travel super efficiently as pulses, with virtually no loss whatsoever. He basically figured out how to guide light exactly where it needed to go, proving that massive amounts of information could travel across huge distances. And the coolest part, he didn't just achieve this massive scientific breakthrough, he actually gave it a name. Kapany is the one who popularized the term fiber optics, the technique of guiding light through thin, flexible glass fibers. That single concept was an absolute game changer. It totally transformed communication technology forever. Section 4. Beyond just the internet, the global impact. Now, when we picture international internet traffic, I think most of us imagine satellites beaming these invisible signals down from outer space, right? Well, actually, scratch that. Satellites only handle about 5% of it. A staggering 95% of all international data flows through physical undersea fiber optic cables, all based on Kapany's principles. So whenever you stream a video, hop on an online class, or just browse the web at high speeds, your data is literally traveling through this vast underwater web of light that he made possible. It's wild to think about. But his invention didn't just stop at global communication, not even close. In medicine, Kapany's work made endoscopy possible. That's what allows doctors to look inside the human body without doing major invasive surgery. And it didn't stop there. It became absolutely essential for defense systems and industrial sensors, too. Fast forward to today, and fiber optics is the absolute backbone of aerospace tech, 5G networks, cloud computing, and all those massive data centers powering artificial intelligence right now. Our entire digital world stands firmly on the foundation he built.
Section 5. An Unsung Hero's Legacy. Cementing History.
So what's really interesting here is that despite these enormous world-changing contributions, and frankly decades of rigorous scientific research, Kapany stayed pretty much unknown to the general public. In fact, it wasn't until 2021, that he was finally officially inducted into the U.S. National Inventors Hall of Fame, taking his rightful place alongside history's absolute greatest inventors. You see, Narinder Singh Kapany didn't invent smartphones. He didn't invent social media platforms. He invented something way, way more fundamental. As the saying goes, great inventions don't always make headlines, but they absolutely change the lives of billions. He was a visionary who just wanted to solve this totally fascinating problem about light, and in doing so, he built the entire infrastructure of the modern world. India's history is absolutely packed with these extraordinary innovators, people whose stories really deserve to be told. So, what does this all mean for us? It means there's always more brilliance to discover right under the surface. Who do you think is the next unsung innovator we should uncover in our next explainer? Let us know down in the comments. Thanks so much for joining me to explore the amazing legacy of the man who bent light, and I will see you in the next one.